Hi, I'm Caitlin Gomez here at the GBTA broadcast studio, coming to you live from San Diego, California. And today I'm really excited because I have Katharine Williams, president of Dot and Lines. I love saying that. We're also really good friends because Katharine is actually head of media for our GBTA Ladders Mentor Program, and you've been amazing in that role. But you do have a day job.
I do.
So tell me, in your experience in consulting, what can companies do to enhance the traveler engagement?
So I actually did a session on this yesterday morning, and it was just really great kickoff to the conference. And one of the things that we talked about in that was mapping your different stakeholders within your organization. So within your travel program, kind of grouping them into different clusters based on their level of influence and their level of interest within your travel program. And then once you have those groups kind of clearly defined, you can really tailor your communications to each of those. And then we also talked about utilizing different channels as well. So there are some platforms that are more engaging than others. So for example, using an intranet or social media site, you can have somebody ask a question and perhaps another fellow traveler respond with an answer. So
I know you're great at that. You're always trying to get me to use it, and I'm like, I don't know what these things are.
Yeah,
but it's true. It's
absolutely.
such a great way to engage, right?
It is. It really is. And then there's also kind of that broad-based communication platform, which is really necessary too. Things like email marketing and kind of some old school communication techniques like things in the break room. So yeah, it's a good
that
variety.
Water cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very good point, right? Because that's engagement as well.
Absolutely.
Huh. So what do you see as the next big disruptor for the travel industry?
So I think that, a lot of work that we do with our clients, we see a lot of disruption that they're doing individually. So different things with data analytics and analysis, different metrics that you can use to improve and optimize your travel program. And I think that one of the things that's really interesting right now is we have so much innovation in the space, which has been a huge uptick in the last 3 years. That now people are really trying to make sense of that and say, okay, well, which ones should I use to best suit my travel program? And how do we kind of bring all of that information in together and make it really cohesive and usable? And so you'll see different things like the solution source from BCD, for example, different marketplaces like the SAP Concur marketplace coming together to really make it so that it's plug and play, so that you can use that platform to pick and choose from all of those new disruptors and innovators, which ones are best for my program, and make it easy to be able to connect with them.
There are so many. It is really hard to sort through, figure out which ones you want. I think that's why Innovation Row is so great, right? Because you have just a bunch of them that you can just go and talk to one by one and really figure out, like, will this work for my program? But it's really important what you said, the plug and play, right?
Absolutely.
Like, and actually get it to work. So GBTA recently released research in partnership with WWStay, and this revealed that nearly 7 in 10 travel managers believe women face greater risk than men. So how are travel programs addressing this?
So they're doing it in a lot of different ways. We just recently had a session on this yesterday too, the research that came out of the study. And also talked with Erin Wilk from Facebook. For example, she's doing a really great job with training her travelers. And I think that a lot of people too, and when you're talking about travel managers and because some of the research of this, they think, okay, well, that's probably in different, more remote parts of the world, but it's really important here domestically as well too. And in traditional locations where you wouldn't think you would have an issue with female traveler safety.
Yeah, exactly.
Just kind of things from a walk from your hotel to the bus stop or something like that. If it's really a busy road or it could be dangerous. So just addressing different things like that and using some of those communications channels to really get the message out.
And again, it's understanding how and what to communicate.
Yeah.
So, you're not scaring people,
right,
but you're just making them aware, right?
Absolutely. And I think that, one thing that came out of that session too is that it's not just education for female travelers, it's also education for travelers as a whole, so that men can be aware of some of the things that are of particular interest for their female colleagues, for example.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Katharine, thank you so much. Thank you for everything you do for GBTA Ladders. Keep it going. We need you. And this is Caitlin. Thank you so much for joining us, and we'll see you next time from the GBTA Broadcast Studio.